What is going on, guys? It's Justin from the J Media back with another video. So today we'll be having some interior mods for my Honda S2000. I am pretty excited for this one. So we do have the PowerAcoustik radio that everyone's been talking about on the S2000 forums. If you guys don't know what model, this is the PowerAcoustik CP 71W. That is the name of the model. You can get this from your local Walmart. $150. The big thing about this radio is that it's a single DIN wireless Apple CarPlay, and the best part is you get to retain your factory radio door. So over the years, a lot of double DIN stereos, but you do have to remove this door. I really like the S2000 door, so I'm glad this one retains it. I also just picked up this Modify harness, so this will make everything plug and play super easy. So usually most guys, what they have to do is they have to do some splicing, but with this Modify plug and play harness, I actually pre-ordered it when it first came out. Just got released in June whenever I shot this video. So no wire splicing, plug and play. I also bought the DCI, so that way you'll be able to program it and use your factory controls. The common complaint of the aftermarket radio is you can't really adjust your volume or skip to the next mode or stuff like that. So with the DCI, we'll be able to do that. Alright, so very first step, you're going to come in here to interior. Going to pop the radio door. So right now I do have an aftermarket Pioneer single DIN. So what you want to do is you want to remove this housing right here so we can take off the single DIN. And to do that, you can use a plastic pry remover, or if you don't have it, you can use a screwdriver, flat tip screwdriver. Just be careful. You want to gently pry down on the vents, AC vents. Once you get that a little bit loose, you should be able to wiggle out this whole piece right here. So let's go ahead and get that plastic piece off. Okay, so I got everything pretty loose, and right here on the bottom of it, it's actually touching on the center console, so I do have to pop this piece off. So same thing, you can just use your plastic trim remover, pop it off on the sides, just some plastic clips, pop it off on both sides, and then make sure to unplug your wiring harness right here as well. And then this whole piece should come right off, and this will be able to slide off. Before I do that, shift knob comes off too. So break it loose with a 14mm wrench. Shift knob comes right out. Tuck that away. Now that I've popped up all the plastic clips, it's pretty loose. Don't forget to unplug the clips underneath. Alright, so the 3 clips are unplugged for the roof, the convertible top, the defroster, as well as your emergency. Everything should slide right out right now, so be careful, gently get this whole piece off. Alright, so now that I have everything off, since we already had this piece loosened, this piece should come right off. So you might want to use your pry remover tool just to kind of get the edges off. So it's just held on by plastic clips. Should pop right off. Angling. There we go. Comes right off, and you do have this harness here, so don't forget to unplug it. The clip is on the bottom. Alright, there we have it. Comes right off. And now we can go ahead and remove the radio. Alright, so the radio, you can just use a crosshead screwdriver. I see 2 screws right here on the side, 2 more on this side as well, so let's go ahead and remove it. Alright, so once the screws are loose, you should be able to slowly wiggle this out. Plastic comes off. Okay, so screws are removed on the sides. This unit slides right out. You do also want to go ahead and unplug the harnesses on the back. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so this is my old Pioneer single DIN hit unit. Served me well, but we'll be replacing with the new PowerAcoustik. You do want to retain this bracket right here because we'll be reusing it. So this is held on by 2 more screws on each side, so a total of 4 more screws. Remove this bracket and we'll be transferring it over to the new hit unit. So first things first, I do have all these random wiring from the old hit unit setup. Seems like we even have an old DCI. So yeah, let's go ahead and remove all this wiring mesh, and then we'll go ahead and unbox the new PowerAcoustik radio. Alright, let's go ahead and unbox this new radio. It's my first time doing it as well. This works with Apple CarPlay, and I do have an Android, but recently they did release an update to update it so that it has Android Auto as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and unbox this and get to installing it. Alright, so here's the radio. Comes with instructions, comes with wiring harnesses. So some of them we'll be using. This right here requires some splicing, which we did get the plug and play wiring harness from Modify, so that should be very easy, no wiring splicing. Also have the DCI I bought separately so that we can make the volume controls work. Alright, so this is what we have here. This USB port for your wired Apple CarPlay is already hardwired on it. So you can do wireless CarPlay or wired CarPlay. There's this little GPS device that you can attach. And then I don't think I have to use these. Like I said, this is a universal kit, which means this works on any car, not just an S2000. But you know, you would have to get the proper wiring harnesses, so wire splicing. In my case, I bought this plug and play harness off Modify. So what that means is this plugs right in here. This plugs right to the factory one. Alright, and with the DCI, this specific one here is meant for the PowerAcoustik DCI, or also works with Kenwood as well, JVC. So depending on the brand, you know, you want to buy a different DCI. This can be bought from the Modify website as well, along with the wiring harness that's making it plug and play. There are some settings right here, these little switches up and down. So mine already came preset, but they also provided the instructions on flipping the little switch up or down. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is we're going to plug this DCI into the cable provided. So there's this guy right here as well as this port, plugs right into the DCI. And there it is, plugs right in, clips right in, nice and easy. So right now we're going to also go ahead and pretty much plug the factory wiring harness to this hit unit, and we're going to start it up for the first time. So before I do all my wire management, I'm going to go ahead and start it up, make sure it works, put in the key, put it to accessory mode. First start up. Alright, so now you also want to transfer this bracket. So like I said, 2 flat tip screwdrivers. You're going to transfer it over to the new hit unit over here on the side. And one thing to note, it does have a spot to attach a screw here, but not on this side. So on the PowerAcoustiks, there's just these 3 little spots. You want to use the bottom one to the rear. So attach it like so. And once you have it attached, it's going to be pretty secure. It's not going to move anywhere. I'm gonna feed my wiring. So the DCI, you want to make sure it's not in here, so that if you want to adjust the controls, the little switches, you can, but leave it outside. Same for your GPS as well as the USB cable. So if you feed your hands through here on the side, it goes downwards, and then there's a way to come out from this little slot on the passenger side, and I'm gonna tuck it in here in this netting. So let's go ahead and feed the wires through. Alright, so I fed the wires to the side right there, and right now I have the harness plugged back in, brackets in place. Don't forget to connect your radio wire as well. So let's go ahead and turn on the car, make sure everything powers right up. Alright, powers right up. We're going to test the radio, test the Bluetooth, CarPlay, make sure everything works. Alright, so we have my Spotify connected, Bluetooth works. And then let's navigate over here. You can go to radio. Radio works too. And like I said, I don't have Apple CarPlay, I have Android Auto. So first, now that everything works, let's go ahead and tuck everything back in place, and then we can go ahead and get to updating this for the Android Auto. So now everything's reversed. You tuck it back in, 1, 2, 3, 4 little screws, attach this right back. You're gonna put back your center console, put back your door, clip this back on. Make sure not to forget these 3 clips as well on the center console, and we should be all set. Alright, so everything is back in place. Let's go ahead and set up the car. Make sure everything powers on. And in a separate video, I'll be showing you guys how to do the Android Auto update, because I use a Google Pixel phone, and for a lot of Android users, you want to get this upgrade, but you're a little hesitant because of that. So just to show you guys everything works. Let's go back. Radio.
That's right from the pump.
Radio works.
Stops for maintenance and less downtime. Yep, that's the
and if we go to Bluetooth music,
yeah.
Learn more and find a station.
I do have my Bluetooth connected. Music and audio works. And there you have it. Hope you guys like the simple DIY install for the PowerAcoustik radio. Highly recommend. I love that I can keep my factory S2000 door. This has been one of the biggest reasons why I haven't switched to an Android Auto Apple CarPlay setup. So this one fits perfect. Also, if you want to get it plug and play, no wire splicing, just go ahead and get the Modify wires that is on the Modify's website. They just came out and I bought it, so that if you want to have your volume controls on the side to work, make sure to buy the DCI. For PowerAcoustik, the same one worked for Kenwood as well, and JVC. So hope you guys like it. Like I said, we'll make future update videos because I know this radio is pretty hot in the S2000 community right now. We'll show you guys how to pretty much get the DCI working. I'll do a separate video just for that, just for the volume controls on the side. We'll do a separate video for just the Android Auto update as well. So hope you guys like it. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and catch you guys in the next video.